Okay, so you decided to do alternate day fasting. Good on you. You find it really hard. You're starving all the time. Boy, okay, I'll explain to you on how you can make it easier. My name is Lyric and I am fasting for my wedding in 11 months from now. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, I'll explain a bit of that a bit later. How you can make fasting easier for yourself. Fasting, you gotta think of it logically. There's a few things you can do. Like most of the time when people are hungry on their fast, they find themselves really thirsty. And drinking water or green tea or coffee can help those hunger things. I always say drink water, carry a massive bottle of water around with you. It does make a difference. That's what I do. I carry a 2-gallon bottle of water and I drink that every day. And I also drink green tea along the sides. So if you can just stay hydrated a lot of the time, that's half the battle, trust me. When you can actually just stay hydrated on your fast, it makes a huge difference. And I did mention green tea, and green tea helps so much. There's so many health benefits in green tea, but the main reason I use green tea on my fast is because it helps with your hunger. It suppresses your appetite really good if you can get past the taste of it. The taste of it is what puts a lot of people off green tea, but I find it alright. I don't mind the taste of green tea. It's one of those things, once you try it and you keep doing it, it starts tasting alright. When I have green tea in the morning, it actually tastes slightly sweet. I know people are going to probably say you're nuts and you're trying to stop green tea. But try it out. Green tea, I'll say once you get past that tasting point, you will find green tea quite nice. And that's how I am on green tea. Every morning I have green tea and I have maybe 4 cups a day of it. And it helps with my hunger. And yeah, I should try it. Coffee is good to have as well for the caffeine side of it. But I find that drinking coffee on an empty stomach kind of upset my stomach, so I don't drink it as much. But I do have black coffee. Black coffee is the only thing you can really have. You can't have coffee with sugar or milk, I believe. So I don't have those things. And the calories from it, so I'm trying to keep that a bit low. You'll be doing 16-hour fast this whole time, so that's about the average fast. I do 16-hour fast as well, and every Friday I try to do an alternate, not every Friday, well once a week, I'll throw an alternate day fasting regimen in there. So I normally do 24 hours to 40-hour fast, just to make it easy on the 16 hours, and it makes a big difference. Once you fast for that long, your fasting becomes so much easier by doing a 16-hour fast becomes so much easier after you've done a 24-hour fast. It's weird, but once you've gone through a 24-hour fast, you're fighting all kinds of urges to eat something or drink something because your body just not used to it. But once you get close to like the 20-hour mark, I find is I forget about food. I just stop thinking about it. And that's a good point to get to when you're fasting. You don't really want food to control you as much as you want to just control it, which is a weird thing to say, but try it. Once you've been fasting for 2 weeks or so at 16 hours, throw an alternate day fasting day in there and you'll find that, wow, okay, that was actually really smart. It's weird, but it does work. Try it. It's one thing I think everyone should try. Try it, it does make life a lot easier. This is going to be an obvious one, but the best thing is to try and keep your mind off food. That sounds very counterintuitive. I can't say a word. That sounds very impossible to think of when you're fasting. But what I find is I keep myself really busy when I'm fasting for that long. I would go to work usual and do my stuff, and then when I get home, clean up, tidy, just do anything to keep myself busy as soon as I get home. And it makes a difference. Trust me, when you're busy, you're not thinking about food as much and you're still moving, so you kind of burn a few more calories. I'm not doing it for that reason. It does help when you've been fasting for that long and you really want food so badly. Just try it now and then. If you're thinking of doing this, make sure you have a busy day, that you're not full on like sweating or anything like that, but you want to be able to just go out, even go for a walk to keep yourself busy. As long as you're not bored. That's why I tend to find I am the most hungriest when I'm bored. And I find most people are the same way. When you're bored, you can just eat because of boredom. On the first few days I did that, I was like, I have nothing to look forward to. I have no food. I was thinking, that's a bit sad really, to think that all you got to look forward to is food. But you'd be surprised, a lot of people are probably the same way. But just try, just keep yourself busy while you're on your fast and you'll do alright. Do the 24 hours. I'm not pushing you to do 40 hours, but do the 24 hours after 2 weeks of doing a 16-hour fast. That's what I do to keep my fast simple, easy, and stuck on goal. And I have got a wedding coming up in 11 months. I did mention that in the video at the start. So the wedding is in November 2020, and I have really got to buckle down with my fasting side of it. So I'm trying to keep myself accountable with these videos, and that's why I'm making them, to make sure I'm accountable. And I would like you to subscribe. So if you subscribe, we can keep each other accountable. So you get notifications on these things, and it helps you keep accountable for the video, for the dieting, and helps me keep accountable, because I know you guys are there telling me like, hey, why are you eating bad food? But yeah, I'd like to see you guys there. My name is Lyric, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.